The mass of a box is 45 kilograms when it is full. When half of the items in the box are taken out, the mass of the remaining items and the box is 33 kilograms. And we're asked, what is the mass of 6 empty boxes? Now, the challenge in this question is that usually when we have, a word problem, a maths word problem, it describes the mass of parcels or boxes or whatever it is and their contents as a single mass. And here you're being asked to think about the box and the contents as separate parts. You might be quite used to this if you do some cooking and weighing out of ingredients and you use a digital scale. Of course, you're used to thinking about how much your container weighs. So, I'm terrible at weighing. So let's say you were at drawing, sorry. So let's say you were going to weigh this bowl of blue stuff. Okay, you've got your scales here. All right, these are your digital scales. You're going to have to think about, if you want to weigh the blue stuff carefully, you have to think about the weight of your bowl. All right. So that's the thing that you might not have thought about before. And you have to notice what they are doing is talking about the box as the contents and the box itself being separate parts of the total mass. Okay. And once you've noticed that and got your head around that, this really isn't difficult. So let's draw this. The mass of a box is 45 kilograms when it is full. When half of the items in the box are taken out, the mass of the remaining items and the box is 33 kilograms. Okay, so we're going to draw a bar for our box. Okay, here's our bar. And we've noticed that they are thinking about the box, the mass of the box itself and the contents as separate parts of the total mass. Okay, so this is the total mass. But let's say we're going to draw a line here, and this is the box itself. This is the empty box. All right. That's the box when it's empty. And this bit represents the contents. Now, we've been told that the total mass is 45 when it's full. Okay, so that's 45 kilograms when it's full. And it says when half of the items are taken out. Okay, now these are the items. We're going to split that in half. Okay, now just because the size of this is now looking a bit like the size of this, they are not equal parts. And you know that because it's your model that you are drawing. You know what this represents. Okay, so these two bits are the same. So half of the items are taken out and the mass of the remaining items and the box is 33 kilograms. So this bit here to here is 33 kilograms. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we can tell. Well, we know that the whole thing altogether is 45. And we know that when this part is taken away, we end up with 33. So you can see that if we take 33 from 45, so 45, take away 33, okay, we are going to be left with the value of this part here, aren't we? Okay, so 45 take away 33 gives us 12 kilos. I'm going to go to another color just because I can. So there we go. That's 12. Now, if that's 12, what else do we know? Well, we know that that is 12 because it told us half of the items were taken out. And so these two parts were equal. So we're got even more information now. So if we look at just this part of the model, all right, we know that this part of the model has a total value of 33, and we know the value of this bit here. And if we take 12 from 33, we'll end up with the value for the empty box. So 33 minus 12 gives us 21. Okay, so then we can put 21 in here, and that's 21 kilograms, which seems extraordinarily heavy for a box. But there we go. So are we finished? Let's go back to our question. It says, what is the mass of 6 empty boxes? Well, this is one empty box. So we need to do 6 times 21 to get the value of 6 empty boxes. And that is going to give us 126 kilograms. Okay. Now you'll notice I didn't draw a model for this second part. Of course, you could have decided to have drawn, this is one box and, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all together and put them in. But you can probably see very happily what's going on by the time you get to this point.